Covered in garlic reek and mineral slime, the company halts before the unlit eastern archway. In the Undercity, forward momentum is a liability. Lord Levon's survival depends on retrograde scrutiny, the obsessive, backward-looking investigation of a cleared room to ensure no threats remain hidden. This means pausing to probe the multi-limbed idols guarding the threshold. By meticulously prying loose 25 gold pieces in bullion from each statue, the party secures their rear, while ensuring no hidden mechanical trigger is left undisturbed. Martin crouches by the iron-bound gate, sifting through the sounds of the deep. He detects nothing but cold air, confirming their temporary isolation from the horrors they've already passed. This combination of resource extraction and perimeter confirmation forms the baseline of dungeon survival, preventing the mechanical surprises that typically kill over-eager explorers. Transitioning into Area 7, the environment shifts into a gallery of fluted columns. The rough stone vanishes, replaced by pristine white marble carved into the shape of weeping willow stalks. This architectural beauty serves a specific psychological function. It is a trap designed to lull the party into a false sense of security through aesthetic refinement. Lord Levon's touch reveals the reality behind the marble. Hidden within the portal is a zinc-grooved scythe mechanism linked to a floor pressure plate. Stepping on it releases a decapitating arc. To pass safely, Levon locates the mechanical bypass on the hinge, locking the blade in its housing. In these vaults, beauty is merely a layer of camouflage for lethal engineering, requiring a state of permanent, cynical vigilance. The white marble ends abruptly at the eastern archway. Moving into Area 8, the party enters a chamber carved from coarse, charcoal-colored diorite. The dark stone acts as a light sink, aggressively absorbing the weak glow of Lucinda's tallow torch and forcing the party into sensory constriction. To maintain any visual awareness of their surroundings, they abandon their wide formation and adopt a tight, single-file marching order to stay within the torch's shrinking radius. Searching the darkness, Lord Levon finds a mortar seam packed with dried river silt. Behind it lies a rotted leather pouch, tapped away by a previous occupant. The pouch contains 22 copper coins stamped with the profile of an obese satyr, and a vial of blue vitriol, a highly corrosive chemical. In the deeps, these specialized chemical reagents can be used to bypass locks or repel monsters, often making them more tactically significant than standard currency. The journey continues down 30 steep, narrow granite steps, descending further into the light-swallowing stone. A 3-inch layer of velvety soot smothers the sound of the party's iron-shod boots, creating a suffocating silence that isolates each member from the others. Sifting through the ash, Martin finds glassy clinkers, residue of intense heat, and a heavy bronze branding iron cast as a closed human eye. When ritualistic tools appear in a soundproof tomb, the nature of the danger shifts. These artifacts suggest the party is moving away from mechanical traps and toward the territory of entities that use ritual and fire. This diagram shows the scale of the Grand Vault. 60 feet into the gloom sits a monolithic 3-tiered obsidian dais. Atop the dais, a faceted glass sphere rotates, projecting 2 expanding cones of amber light sweeping downward across the floor. The light search pattern halts as a beam of amber infravision locks directly onto Martin the Ranger. Martin is instantly paralyzed. His limbs calcify, turning his flesh to the rigid consistency of unyielding stone in seconds. Harnessing by an anomaly that weaponizes sight, standard martial tactics and armor become irrelevant. The company is facing a geometry that cannot be blocked with a shield. Lucinda reacts instantly by violently crushing the torch against the stone floor, plunging the vault into absolute darkness. Without a light source to track, the amber entity's gaze is neutralized, effectively blinding the trap and giving the company a tactical opening in the dark. Harnessing his 1893 strength, Lord Levon blindly vaults up the slick obsidian tiers of the dais. The hum of the blue blade screams through the vault as Levon cleaves the amber sphere into useless faceted fragments. Survival in these corridors is the result of a specific sequence: the cynical manipulation of the environment, discipline to move in total darkness, and violent application of enchanted steel.